Oh, goodness. Went up really quick. I don't want this. Well, I can't see anything if I turn that light off. Hold it up here like that. You can't see the phone. I know it takes a few minutes for people to show up. If anybody does, I'd like to say hello. I'd like to talk. Okay. Oh, goodness. The mosquitoes are horrendous out here. Oh. Can you imagine a long time ago when everybody didn't have screens or anything and it was really hot in the summer and they slept with their windows and doors open? I think they had like even sleeping porches. And there weren't any bug spray or anything like that. And they were just swarmed by mosquitoes. I think they had, maybe they had mosquito netting. They are bad. The sounds in nature are nice out here. Bruce, hey Bruce, hey Cheryl. I do appreciate all of y'all tuning in. But if y'all are expecting to hear anything happy or joyous or positive, you're in the wrong place. Because I'm not in a good place. So, just warning everybody to, you know, if y'all want to hear something joyful and tranquil, this isn't the place to be. I'm literally in the middle of the woods with a blanket and a pillow because I couldn't let my mother see this. Hey, if somebody wants reality TV, hey, this is real. This is real. This is gonna get. And I know there's people in the world who have worse problems. I have these woods to go to. I'm retreating in the woods like I'm camping. And other people don't have these woods. Or at least I have this. Like, here's my blanket, a little pillow. I miss my kitten. That's all I gotta say. But the nature sounds are nice. The humidity is not as bad once the sun goes down. The mosquitoes are bad. Uh, Now I made sure my mother's okay. Uh, I made sure she got her bath and she was out okay. I made sure that she had dinner. I made sure she had her medication. And I put the TV on a channel she likes to watch, and I tried to explain to her, I need to go and be alone. And they always say, oh no, you shouldn't say anything sad or, it's all, things aren't as bad as you say. I count the things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful I have a bed to go to at night. I'm not in it. I'm in the woods because I'm running from my feelings. I have food to eat. Now here lately, it's not the food I want. I have my cats. me tell y'all about my kitties. That y'all know Miracle, but I also have Tuxie, Bijoko, and then there's Miracle, and there's Serena, and Salisa, and Mistiera, Haven, Epiphany, and Elysian. And I thought that the new kitten was, I hoped that the new kitten could be a part of my family. But my family was already big. I don't think, hey Rosemary, thank you you ran my playlist, and I thank you for that. I appreciate that. And if y'all, for those of y'all who are just tuning in, I'm literally in the woods with a blanket and a pillow. And I always try to show Miracle in the woods and that nature and my flowers, and maybe I shouldn't focus on my channel about other things. And people tell me, no, you shouldn't do that. And I've been scolded by people. Oh, people don't tune into your channel for that. Well, they don't watch. But on my second channel, there is a video. It's uploading right now, sort of about the things I'm going through. So maybe I should introduce myself to Cheryl and Rosemary, both. If Bruce, if you're still here, long-time viewers. Oh, Nesters, whatever, womp womp. Yeah, you're cute. I'm not a young person. I'm an older person, and there's nothing wrong with that. I had my own business for 20 years. And then after a few years of doing it with my husband after a divorce, I morphed that business into something that I came up with that no one else was doing. And everyone told me, you're stupid for doing that. But yet I did it, and was successful at it. And I owned my own home. I owned it. I don't mean I had a mortgage, making payments. Oh, sorry, y'all. I owned it. I owned my home free and clear. Now, I lived next to some horrible neighbors. Hello, Photos Against Anxiety. You do post beautiful photos. I really do enjoy them. And when everybody tells me, oh, you can't do that business, whatever, your business model is stupid. My mother told me, that's stupid. My ex-husband said, that's stupid. Everybody I told this to, oh, that's stupid. But I was successful at it for years. And then when I had to take care of my mother, I sold my home. I moved here. And I was doing my business up to 2020. Then my mother started having issues and had to take care of her. And you're like, well, why don't you call home health? No, there's nobody but me. There's me. I have no siblings. Nothing. Just me and my mother. And for those of you who do not know, I rescued a kitten. And if you want to go to my channel, there are videos of the kitten right after I rescued her. If you can see, she has some things wrapped around her foot. If you really focus in at her foot, when she's in that crate, you can tell that her foot was swollen and blue. And they amputated her leg. And anyway, I tried to figure out, we did the surgery. I thought there was a way I could keep her. And like, oh, well, why don't you? Okay. I don't know how much you people know about Social Security. Social Security is based on how much you paid into it. Okay, my mother worked at Walmart for 30 years. That's her Social Security. Walmart is not a high-paying job. And so I had my own money, and my mother lived off of her Social Security. And then my money was gone. And now it's two of us. Two of us, me, my mother, and my cats, living on her Social Security. And that's after they take out her $380 for her Medicare supplement. So I said, well, how can we get some help? And there's these people who advertise, and I made a video about that. They advertise, we can help you, we can help you. And they're like, oh, we can't help you if you own property. These people can only help you if you don't own property. I'm out here in the woods because we own property. My mother didn't buy this property. This property was bought in 1953 by my grandfather when my mother was a little girl. And she inherited this property. And I'm happy to have this. Because you know what? If I lived in a suburb, if I was living in the suburbs with those big, beautiful houses with those tiny yards, where would I go? A small backyard with a fence, and my neighbors hear me out there crying, and they're going to call the police. They're like, well, there's a woman crying on the other side of the fence. I love Judge Judy. I don't know if you watch Judge Judy, but anyway, you hear about people like my neighbor did this and our fence did that. My neighbors are way away from us, except for the ones on the other side. So I feel like I'm lucky that I can sit in the middle of the woods at night because I need to be alone. But I miss my kitten so much. I should have never gotten attached to her. I should have just given her medicine, But there's always these people who they say they're going camping. You watch these camping videos and they get their RVs and they go to these RV parks and it's like camper, camper, camper. And like, we're camping, it's beautiful nature. And I'm like, yeah, but you have a camper here, you have a camper there, and they have screaming children, and they have dogs yapping, and you hear them playing their music. Yeah, I hear like people with loud four-wheelers and mowers. Sometimes I'm like, that camping does not look like fun. Noelia, Calais. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm having an emotional breakdown here. And so all these places that people are going for camping are crowded I'm like, well, that doesn't even look like. Oh yeah, they're getting away. They think they're getting away from it all. Hello, everyone. This is getting away from it all. I'm in the middle of the woods. That there's nobody been in these woods where I'm sitting for probably 20 years when my uncle was here. I am so isolated in these woods. But the reason I'm isolated is because I think I'm hitting bottom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. But you know what? The sounds of nature are beautiful. They are. Hey, Bruce. Hey, Rosemary. No, Elia Calais. Can y'all hear those sounds of the frogs and the insects? Yeah, it's not. Yeah. And Cheryl, I just wanted to let you know uh, what you were talking about when you were taking care of your mother and the anger and the things that went on, and that you feel like your sweet mother was gone. I identify with that so much. And it always been just me and my mother for so many years. And it is hard. I mean, you're watching somebody you know. Hey, a doe's here. Look, a doe. My outside counter doe come to visit us. I know you ain't picking it up. She's walking along over there. I try to talk to my mother about, do you remember this? Do you remember that? Yeah, she'll try to tell me the story and she can't. And my mother thinks that her mother, her father, and her brothers are still alive. She said, I went to down there to their house, and that she said my mama is down there cooking for all those men. She's got nobody to help her. And all those men are just sitting around, and she's cooking. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she said, oh, Mama. And I said, what about your mother? She said, she's down there, she's taking care of everybody. And I'm like, what? I said, you haven't been down there to the house. She said, oh, I went down there while you went to town. My mother goes to town with me. I don't leave my mother alone. And I said, Mama, you know, they're all gone now. She says, no, they're not. I was just down there last week. I don't know what you're talking about. Mama's down there cooking for Daddy and them. And I'm like, oh. My grandfather died in 1980. Her other brother died in 1989. Her mother died in 2006. And her other brother died in 2000. I'm like, really? Hey, there I go. Well, hey there. You know, outside cats, you might have a relationship with the outside cat like you have an inside cat. But they're coming to see me. Here's my little black kitty. Or they're probably just hungry. Dementia is a thief. Dementia takes the life of someone before they're gone. Hey, I don't know if y'all see her. There's the little Noah. Hey, little black kitty. Hey there. There's a doe. Hey there. I know y'all can't see. You see the white on the doe. Oh, they're saying hello to. There's a doe. They came to see me. I can't even pet Noah, but she came out here to say hello. Yes, Rosemary, it's the worst. Yeah, Cheryl, can other than the outside cats rubbing against your legs when you're feeding them, can you pet them or anything like that? Oh, look, there's a doe. You can just see her white. She's scratching a tree over there. You know what they're probably saying? Why is that crazy woman in the woods? We've never seen this before. You know what I'm calling this? Self-isolation. Hey, there's a doe. There's a doe. Hey, you doe. Let's see. Get her. There's a doe. Yeah, that's the thing, Cheryl. Most of my outside cats, I can't even pet them, but you know they're happy to see me. They follow me around the woods. You know, and that's the black cat. I can't pet her, but she's followed me out here. Oh, and I kind of upset about something. I don't know if y'all ever seen in my videos about my outside cats, my really big tabby cat. I call him Mr. G or G2 or something like that. He's been gone for over 2.5 weeks, and that's never happened. And I have to accept he is not coming. Something bad has happened to him. It happens. Especially with the cats that roam. But it's something about cats that you take care of. And they won't let you pet them. But they'll follow you around and meow and be your companion. But they can't trust you enough to pet them. But yet they are your, in a way, a friend, you know. Hey, Nature Dog Rams. I think your name is Chris. I don't know how much you've seen. I'm in the woods having a pity party. I'm not making any qualms about it. This is a pity party, y'all. I miss my kitten. I'm so surprised these outside cats followed me out here. Nature Dog Rams, I'm just talking about my mother, her dementia, and my cats, and life in general. And for everyone who does not know Nature Dog Rams, she lives in Colorado. And I watched her live this morning, and she just talked about how her brother just recently passed away. And I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't have any siblings. Uh, but I know my mother was very close to hers. Uh, Being an only child is a very unique thing. You have to be everything your mother wants, everything your father wants. It's never good enough. And I always thought, what would it be like if I had a sibling? Now, Cheryl, I don't know if you know her, Chris. She has two beautiful dogs, and they live in Colorado, and they go on these nice walks together. I'm sorry, y'all. Well, Rosemary, because you were so much older than the others. Yeah, I always thought kind of like the baby of the family because I observed other families who had lots of children. The baby always got the attention. Oh, Rosemary, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's how my mother feels. She is everybody's going in her family except for me. Yeah, Cheryl, I remember you talking about you and your brother went to an arboretum and I always observed the dynamics of other families. Oh, Miracle's inside, Chris. Miracle does not need to be with me now. He don't need to see what I'm going through. I don't want to upset my cats, and I don't want to upset my mother. Chris, I'm out here in the woods because I have to isolate myself from my mother. And the cats. Because I don't want to expose them to this. They're all inside. Everybody's had their food. Chris, I'm in the woods. With a blanket and a pillow. But my husband he was the oldest of four, and he was always resentful of his youngest brother. Oh, he's the baby. He gets all the attention. I always heard that. Well, I guess, yeah, he's the little baby. He gets the attention. I don't know. Hello, Icon. I don't know if you want to be here or not, Icon. Rosemary. Yes, it's decompression. Really is. Well, Icon, I'm not walking. Let me show you what we got going on here, Icon. It's a pillow and a blanket in the woods. Because I don't want to upset my mother or the other cats. Yeah. I'm gonna upset all y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I love these sounds of nature. Oh no, nature dog ramps. I'm used to being out here in the dark. I know these woods very well. They're my refuge from the real world. And I do like sharing this property with people. And not because my property's beautiful, because Chris, Nature Dog Ramps, you live in Colorado and you show beautiful stuff. And there's not anything extraordinary about where I live, except for no one can be here but me. Well, my mother and my cousin. My cousin is 110 billion% not interested. Oh, hey, Judy. You're the sweetest. Hey, Judy. I'm going to start. I've got so much on my mind, I cannot think about doing moderators, and I'm just I'm having a bad day, y'all. Oh, Judy, I am swarmed by mosquitoes right now. I mean, I'm swatting them off with the other hand. I'm going to be covered in bites. Yeah, I'm trying to camp out and shield my mother and the cats from what I'm going through, because they don't deserve to deal with this, and y'all don't either. I understand if y'all don't want to be here. Judy, I do appreciate all your kind comments. Rosemary, your comments. Judy, I see snakes occasionally. Hey, Bert. Oh my God, it's Bert. Yes, it's dark. And Bert, I'm hiding in the woods because I'm having a big pity party. Hey, Bert, I was watching Spine Ticks and last night and you suddenly disappeared. Well, hello, National Park Princess. I'm having a pity party because I gave away my kitten today. Because I couldn't afford to keep her. National Park Princess, do you care if I call you DL? I know everybody else calls you DL. Bert, I was watching Spine Ticks and you suddenly weren't there. What happened? I gotta tell y'all, with Spine Ticks, and they talk about sport, and they talk about, oh, I know, Bert, you said that is rough. On Spine Ticks, they're talking about sports and those cards and whatever. But you know what? I don't know what they're talking about, but I enjoy the community. I enjoy the community. of everybody laughing and having a good time. And, you know, they're comic books. I don't know anything about that. And I admit it. I just like talking to the other people and having some sort of community. It's just nice not to be alone. Because I can't get out and do anything. That's right, Bert. I don't know anything about comics or cards, but these guys are having a good time, and it's just nice to visit. Okay, it's just nice to visit. Is that a Southern term? Let's visit. I'm Southern, y'all. I can't help it. I just like chatting. I just like the community. You know. And, you know, I don't have to like everything that everybody does. And I don't have to agree with everything everybody feels. And I was watching a channel last week, and it was a cat channel, and I ain't saying who, y'all. Let me put my phone down for a second. And they were talking about, suddenly they went from cat talk to politics, which is fine. Everybody has their own political beliefs and their own religious beliefs. I don't need to hear your political beliefs. I don't need to talk about that. You know, I don't need to hear about your this is that, and if you don't say this, you're not an American. And really, if I don't stand up for this and I don't stand up for that, I'm not an American. But you're a cat channel? Okay, fine. Whatever. Something really nice to just, I don't want to know your beliefs because it might make you feel something. I feel something about you. Let me tell you, my washing machine went out a few years ago, and it's still under warranty. And they just, whatever appliance repairman they send out, that's who I get. And he's trying to do my washing machine, and I watch him, because anybody who comes into my house, I don't know. I'm standing there watching them. And he starts talking about politics. And I'm like, no, I don't really want to talk about that. And he's like, well, I guess you don't feel this way, or you don't feel it. No, I'm not going to tell you how I feel. Because that's not why you're here. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, good night, Chris. Thank you for joining me. It's like, you're here to fix my washing machine. You've been here 5 minutes, and you're starting to tear into me about your political beliefs. It's like, sorry. Yeah. If I just don't like the fact that if somebody's going to start talking about their political beliefs, it might change how I feel about them. And I don't want to look at them differently. I'd rather not know. Okay? Rather not know. Well, have a good live, Nature Dog Rams. Thanks for joining me. Can everyone hear the sound? Well, thank you, Bert. Trolls are gonna be trolls. I think, Judy, yeah, I think this is cicadas and frogs. It's a symphony of cicadas and frogs. Right, Rosemary, with your little emojis. It's cicadas and frogs. You know, National Park Princess DL. I've known this property my entire life. And I don't know, if something happens, it happens. I just needed to be alone. I don't need my cats and my mother to be with me right now the way I feel, because it's not a good feeling. Mr. Sonny, with your beautiful black cats, thank you for stopping by. You know, a National Park Princess, you're saying you're afraid of the dark? I like the dark. That's my thing. I feel comfort in the darkness. I don't know. Now, if I were to hear a sound I didn't recognize, I'd be out of here. Other than frogs and cicadas. Hello, Sydney Cat. Thank you for being here. So I just want to warn everybody, this is not a happy live stream. Tranquil's having a pity party. You're all happy. Welcome to join it. Yeah, I saved her, but I didn't get to keep her. This is my headlamp. What y'all are seeing by when you see the light, that's my headlamp. Just put new batteries in it. So I'm having a pity party, but I do count my blessings because I do have this to run to. I have this place to run to and hide. And I'm counting my blessings because all of you are here with me. Bert, thank you. Thank you so much. And I did this thinking nobody was going to show up because it's the middle of the night and it's dark. Cheryl, I have to say, anyone who's here who does not know Cheryl, Cheryl is one of my very first subscribers and one of my commented on me for 3 years at least. And she's been here from almost the beginning. After Patty. Patty and Willie was my first. And Cheryl doesn't even have a channel. And I'm like, if we just make one video and show us Twinkie. I want to see Twinkie. Hey, Rascal and Lucy. Hello, Renee. Renee, warning. Somebody's in a bad mood. It might be me. Cheryl, we all want to see your beautiful Twinkie. and your interaction with him. And you know what? Also, another thing is, people who don't show their face, like me, I'm not going to show my face, but when I hear someone talking, I hear their voice. And they're showing their cat or their home or their garden or something they love and believe in. I feel a connection with them just hearing them like, look, here's my garden. Here's my cat. We're playing. And you don't have to show yourself. It's just your voice and your interaction. It's just something you pick up from that. It's like it's it's not all about our faces and what we look like, or what we weigh, or what our clothes are, or what kind of car we drive. It's about who we are as human beings, regardless of how much money we have, regardless of our political party, because, oh my God, is the country not divided politically? Don't need to hear about that. I know some people are so fervent about that. And that's fine. We don't, it's like, hey, guess what kind of car I'm driving? A 2003 Pontiac Grand Prix. It is not even mine, it's my mother's. It's like, don't judge you because you're younger or older or richer or poorer or thinner or fatter or pretty, or hey, what society claims is not pretty. And I tell you what, there's a lot of guys out there who are famous who, oh, he's hot, and they hold him up as like the example of what a man should look like. And I'm like, I don't see it. Don't do it for me. I mean, it's all subjective. And we're all beautiful in our own way. Yeah, hey, that Grand Prix, it might not start tomorrow, but it gets me to town and gets me my groceries. It's just, this is the thing about YouTube. We can all connect despite our differences. I watch live streams of people who have beautiful homes. That's fine. You worked hard for it. You deserve it. I watch people who have smaller homes. That's fine. I watch people who are younger, older. Oh my God, there's a possum! Hey, we just had our first wildlife adventure. my God. Oh, a possum just walked up on me. Oh my God. I did not think they would approach me. I shine the light at it. It went away. At least possums aren't aggressive. Hey, if I see a skunk, I'm gonna go. So I mean, I think the good thing about YouTube is we can all connect and be friends without the entanglements that society has put on people. Let me try to shine a light so y'all aren't just looking at darkness. But there is nothing but darkness. And I just want to say I've met so many great people on YouTube. And I was having a bad, I'm still having a bad day. But, my battery's about to die. And I'm going to have to go now. My phone's old, the battery's old. Thanks, each and every one of you, for being here. I truly do appreciate it. And this has to be the most unusual live stream ever. Hey, at least I'm unique. And this is nature. So, I thank all of you. And good night, everyone.